Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
12 rounds with JT and Donny.
Righto, mate. How many times have you done Kokoda?
Mate, I've done it 95 times. This would have been my 100th. And you know what? I'm scared. I don't want to finish like Donny Bradman and stuck there on 99, mate. So hopefully next year, mate, we're going to knock 100 over.
Well, speaking of being scared, Wayne, have you ever had to be medevaced out from one of your adventures?
No, I haven't, mate. But that's the scary thing there, mate. I'm worried about getting to that 99th trip, right, and getting medevaced right at the last thing, missing my ton, and finishing on like not getting the average, mate, of 100.
Oh, I can't wait. Mate, what is more challenging to navigate, Kokoda or women?
Oh, definitely women, mate. I've had no success with women. You know what? I've got guides to take me across Kokoda, but there's no guide in the world for me to know how to get on with my life with the women in my life.
Mate, ain't that the truth? Now, have you ever just looked at someone who's rocked up on day one and thought they've got absolutely no hope of getting through this?
Mate, Johnny Elgin.
And I come back to see
he had a tin of bloody rum in his hand, right? He had one leg. He wants to walk across Kokoda.
who bloody bought him? Right, where are we up to? What's the age of the oldest and the youngest to have trekked Kokoda with you?
Mate, my 8-year-old daughter back in 2008.
Wow.
The oldest we've had is about 78 or 79-year-old. So, yeah, it's not age. It's about capacity. It's about, the emotional ability to do this kind of stuff. It's about the spirit of the heart and things like that, mate. So it's if you're up for it, mate, we'll take you.
If you could change one body part, Wayne, what would it be?
I would probably change I'd probably want bigger calves, mate. Like calves is what I pride myself on calves, and I'd just probably like to have the calves of one of my PNG porters. There you go.
Oh, they are massive too, JT.
Aren't they just like when you walk behind, you just go, like, how good are they?
Yeah. I'm an admirer of legs, and I've checked all your porters' legs out. They're good. Mate, those calves are amazing. It's not about me. It's about you, Wayne. Now tell me, who does the bush better, you or Bear Grylls?
Oh, mate, look, I watched the Bear Grylls thing the other day, mate. Like, he flies around in helicopters, mate. I trump through the jungle, right, in raw jungle, mate. Like, and, mate, definitely me, mate. I've got all over a bear. And who's got a name called Bear?
Now, Wayne, you're a Rabbitohs tragic. Why don't you just bloody ditch him, mate, and get on the Melbourne Storm?
Mate, can I just tell you, the Melbourne Storm, they're a joke, mate. Seriously. It's going to be a Rabbitohs Raiders grand final. But I know all your people down there are from Melbourne, mate. But the South Sydney Rabbitohs, let me tell you, Foundation Club, 1908, the most premierships, coming up for 22 premierships this year. And thanks for asking that question, mate.
Next question. I've got the...
Get on board, guys. Get on board the Rabbitohs train now. Tomorrow night, mate, we're playing some hillbilly.
Who bloody put that?
He's still talking.
I think he's still on the line. Hey, Wayne, now, my male model, JT, and you've got a bit of male model about you yourself. Tell me, now, if I was to take JT out of his surrounds and said, mate, we're going trekking with the great Wayne Wetherall, where would we go?
Mate, we'll be going in sometime in winter next year. So I reckon we're going to be out there April, May, June next year. But, someone like JT, mate, he could pick any destination and he would fit in there, mate. He just looks like that rugged, handsome adventure dude.
Oh, you're very, very kind. Now, mate, you have been to a lot of awesome places, Wayne. What's the most memorable place that you're visited?
Certainly Nepal. I think, walking up in the Himalayas is something spectacular. The contrast, the scenery, the blue skies, the white mountains, mate. You can't beat that place. And it's the serenity of the place. It's the Buddhist lifestyle. It's just an incredible place for peace and harmony.
Great.
Now, mate, you've seen the world. You've travelled all over the place. What is the first thing you pack, or what is the one thing you don't leave home without when you're off on an adventure?
I don't leave home without my trek fuel, mate. It's the greatest hydration. It keeps people going. You know what? The trek fuel that I take on all my adventures has brought Egyptian mummies back to life, mate. That's how good it is.
Where can people get that, Wayne?
Mate, you can get it online at Kokoda Spirit. No way. You get onto it on our Trek Gear page, mate. It's fantastic for hangovers as well.
I know we were talking way too long. So last question for you. What is harder to trek, Base Camp, Everest Base Camp, or Kokoda?
Yeah, look, they are both different adventures, mate. Kokoda is physically challenging. You're in the middle of nowhere. It's 6,000 metres of up, 6,000 metres of down, 96 Ks. But Everest, you're down to less than 50% of oxygen that is at sea level. So you've got multiple issues with, lack of oxygen and things like that. So different events. Kokoda is physically tough. Everest, really difficult because of the lack of oxygen and the mental toughness there.
Speaking of toughness, mate, congrats. You've now survived 12 rounds with JT and Donnie.